that new whip. Hey, who get a do drip?
And we're live.
Welcome to Bet Records, where we talk about hot topics, ideas, and all the shit you really want to hear.
And here we are. We're live. A new episode with the normal crew. We have Trenton, Q-Tip, and Josh in studio here to talk about some football stuff. What do we want to start with? Do we want to start with all the news that's been happening surrounding the last couple days, or do we want to start with the playoffs of last week?
Well, let's start with the biggest breaking news, and then let's skip to last week.
Breaking news: Jim Harbaugh announced Vikings head coach.
False. He's got one more. I don't know what year contract he signed, but he's staying with Michigan. Vikings are now back on the hunt for a head coach, but they have a candidate.
It sounds like they're zeroing in on Rams offensive coordinator, which obviously they're still in the playoffs, so no deal can be finalized until the Super Bowl is complete. But sounds like they have already pretty much zeroed in on him, and it sounds like, according to Ian Rappaport and a couple other guys, that it's pretty much locked in, barring any weird stuff happening between now and them, i.e. the Rams taking a shit in the Super Bowl or something like that. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know what happened with Jim Harbaugh, if he was just doing it for a money grab to get a better contract in Michigan, or if he got here and was like, I don't want any part of this, or if I heard there was a couple of reports that the Vikings had a couple people that didn't really want him.
Interesting.
So it'll be interesting to see, but that's for sure.
Yeah, he's for sure back, and Vikings are back on the hunt. But two teams are now no longer in the hunt for the Super Bowl. Well, let's start with the first ever. So both games super close, one field goal apart here. Last week, we said that Cincinnati would beat Kansas City in Arrowhead Stadium, which they did.
Cincinnati? Yeah.
Cincinnati.
Okay, I thought you were going to say Kansas City. I was I didn't say nothing like that.
Nope. Our podcast took the vote. Cincinnati. I made the tiebreaker with that. Yep. Picked correct on that one. I know you're more excited than probably anyone for them to go through.
Yes, sir. I told you, Cincy was winning the Super Bowl this year, baby. That's what we got. That's what we got cooking. That's what we got in the kitchen.
Still left uncertain, but it does seem likely, I would say.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens with this home field advantage. We'll definitely get into a deep dive into the player matchups next week for a Super Bowl special video. So make sure you guys are following our YouTube as well as Spotify, hitting that subscribe button and that green heart, and checking that one out next week. Moving to the second game, we unfortunately picked the 49ers to beat the Rams. The Rams did pull that one through at home, 20-17.
Very close game as well.
Yep. So, Josh, your two favorite teams to start the season, preseason, all that, now in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
I think it'll be.
I'm a guru.
It'll definitely be a exciting match, and again, we'll definitely have to break that one down soon.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep, they did pull that one through. The exciting news, what's that face?
Who pulled
the Rams?
what through?
The Rams pulled that one through.
Rams pulled it through by 3 points.
Rams pulled it through by 3.
Buzzing.
It is very sad, honestly, that I really thought the Rams, I really thought the 49ers were going to do it. We see the third matchup for the 49ers and the Bengals, but I guess not.
Yeah, they won both matchups in the regular season against the Rams. The 49ers did come up.
In the Super Bowl history, they've actually beaten the Bengals twice, so
it's
interesting to see them play the Bengals again.
Yep, that's what I was hoping for sure, to kind of get that back, but that did not happen. Speaking of more exciting news in the NFL, officially, well, it is official now. Do you think it's official? We'll get into that later. But officially, the Washington football team has created and started their new name, new mascot, the whole 9 yards of the Washington Commanders. Officially today on 2/2. They were going to announce it.
Washington Commies.
Yep. They were going to announce it early February, and they did. And I think, honestly, they were kind of pushed to. I mean, they already had the jerseys ready and stuff at that point.
Go, Commies, go. What do you mean? They've had the jerseys ready for like 3 seasons now.
Yeah, they just kind of recycled them?
They sewed on a Commandos patch.
Yeah, they probably saved like a couple $1 million. They had like somebody's mom doing it.
Yeah, dude. Those jerseys are the lamest jerseys I've ever seen. They literally took the old jerseys and put like the Commander logo on it. It's not even a logo, it's just the word.
Yeah, I believe I saw someone say that.
It's a W on the helmet, the same as last year with their number on it.
Yeah, I saw someone say that the Washington Commanders is the only 3-syllable team in the league that doesn't really have any good nickname for it. You know, the Patriots, you got the Pats, the Commanders.
The Commies.
What do you do with that other than the Commies?
That's true, but there was a bunch of leaked pictures from NFL aerial cam or something that basically had the Commanders' new stuff in the stadium, new verbiage and visuals and shit like that. So I don't remember what the official date. I thought they said like February 14th or something. We talked about Once Upon a Time,
yeah.
But so I almost think
like
they were kind of.
I
I think they had to move it up a little bit just because of these leaked pictures. Again, I don't know if it was a leaked source from the NFL, if it was an NFL employee or someone related at that point that did take those pictures, but nonetheless, someone decided to take it upon themselves.
Pretty anticlimactic.
Had to say the least.
Yeah. It was pretty. It's not exciting.
Yeah, I everything I've seen too is just Commander's just kind of weird, but people are saying, like, is it supposed to be like an arena football team like name or what?
You know what's really weird too that I think about? I don't really remember them actually announcing Commanders as one of the options. Is that even one of the options we talked about?
Yeah, I think it was.
I think it was one of them.
I don't think I remember that. I think I would have remembered Commanders.
We'll have to check and get back to
let me see if I can pull that
the
up,
action. Speaking of which, while you're doing that, Brian Flores suing the NFL over racist hiring practices amongst the Dolphins, Giants, and I believe
the Broncos.
Yeah, Broncos.
It was the Broncos. Yep, I believe it was Broncos.
The one in the Dolphins is probably the most concerning one. I personally don't really care about the other two, mainly because that's welcome to the world. I mean, you're not gonna get the job if you bitch about it. Like it's not gonna help you. Yeah, people have bullshit interviews all the time when they have a quote unquote number one candidate. Like that's just how it works. Like people always have a number one candidate and somebody who they think they're already gonna give the job to. Especially if you have a rule requiring you to interview people of minority for the position, even if you've already made your decision.
And before you get into the tank story, we'll talk about the Giants one since we're talking about that a little bit. Essentially Bill Belichick, I'm sure people have seen released basically text messages were released saying, "Hey, congrats, you got the job," and he said, "I haven't had the interview yet," and he's like, "Oh shit, man, I fucked up. I sent it to the wrong Brian," because essentially. Brian Flores' interview was the next day, and they hired a different Brian as the head coach the day prior. So, if the texts weren't leaked, we would not have an issue, honestly, at this point. Or I should say, if the texts weren't sent. I mean, no one would have known, I don't think. But at the same time. Are they doing it because of the rule? We almost have to assume yes.
Oh yeah, that's how it is. It
has to be.
If you require people to hire or interview people that they don't want to interview, that's just what's going to happen. Right. Unfortunately,
that's fair.
If you put a rule in place like that, I mean, what did they think was going to happen?
Right.
You're going to have some bullshit interviews.
Right.
Just to meet the quota, because you have to interview 2 people that are minorities for every head coaching position. Yep.
Sure.
And GM position, you have to do it. So
I believe it.
I mean, again, if
it is what it is.
Yeah.
But
so especially about the Dolphins thing, I guess.
Yeah. What happened there?
I guess.
What was the story there?
Apparently, they tried to offer him $100K for every game he lost in the season, this last season, to try to get, or last couple seasons, to get Joe Burrow. He declined and basically took him to a couple winning seasons, which. I mean, as a GM, I guess I can see why they fired him because he wasn't didn't play ball. But at the same time, you shouldn't be doing that if you're a GM. So that one is kind of a itch itchy subject.
that's
That's
just
gonna be
sus.
that's gonna be an interesting one to see. Keep going.
Sounds
The other two are just. I think he was just kind of using it just to back itself up or something. But I don't really think I don't think he has much ground to stand on the other two, but the Dolphins one he definitely does.
Yeah. I agree with that one. Again, we talked about the interview shit. It is what it is, unfortunately. The head coach's job is to win games, and the higher offices is telling them the opposite. Kind of fucked up, and especially didn't he sue like Roger Goodell as well? I'm pretty sure.
Well,
some
if
shit, or
you
was that
sue
the racial shit?
if you sue the NFL, you sue Roger
I suppose.
Goodell 'cause
Okay.
he's the commissioner.
True. He sued the teams plus the
Yep.
league,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yep.
Sure. Okay, no, that makes sense. That is definitely something that's going to be probably dug deeper into
As the week goes.
Oh yeah. I'm sure. Honestly, Super Bowl coming up next 2 weeks. Maybe hush it down,
People
get as
are
many
getting
views
bored,
as you guys can on the Super Bowl at night and whatever. And as soon as March hits, maybe they kind of hammer down end of February.
Yeah.
Hammer down, get the rumors out of it, pay a bunch of people off, probably on the side or something, and be done with it. But
Yep.
who knows? Who knows about that part there?
Did you find that Commanders thing?
I did find it, so it was there. I think that is a testament to how forgettable it was that I didn't remember it was there.
Yeah, I think all the names are pretty lackluster.
Yeah, the Red Hogs. I saw that one. That was
Red Hogs wouldn't be too bad, but
had
I mean,
some
I
potential,
guess
I think.
you'd probably get into the same issue that you had with the Redskins.
No, Red Hogs really, I think, is pretty. Just a hog is a hog. It's like a pig. What's on the Red Hog?
What are you calling them, pigs? Are you kidding me?
Not everything red is Indian. Redskins just literally.
Are you calling Indians pigs?
Well, I mean, if you want to.
Oh, man.
I'm not saying that. You said that.
I didn't say nothing. I was just saying to confirm you're saying.
I'm just saying what you're saying. New breaking news. Before we get canceled on fucking Red Hogs. No. I wish we had Justin. We might have to touch on this more next week as well. But Tom Brady officially done. There were some early reports from what's his fucking name? Adam Schefter. Is that
your
put
paper towel?
Out a report. Man, fucking dog, get that out of your mouth.
Did you just give up, Q-Tip?
No, I took it out as well. What do you mean?
What is it?
It's just a paper towel or something. I don't know.
Where's the paper towel?
It's not my backpack.
Where's the rest of the paper towel?
I think that was I think it was like a napkin.
Oh.
Looks good.
Yeah, definitely don't want him eating napkins or paper towels.
Yeah, we have a new dog in the studio.
Speaking of towels, someone that threw in the towel, Tom Brady officially retired from the NFL.
Oh my.
Oh my.
That is a pretty big event.
Yeah, he is one big dog to handle. That's for damn sure. But yeah, kind of interesting. Definitely, kind of internet breaking there as well.
Yeah.
What do you think about? I think Gronkowski is on his last year of the contract as well. Got out of retirement to play again with Brady to try and win the Super Bowl. They did that. Tried it for one more. If Brady's done, I think Gronk is done. I don't see Gronk signing elsewhere.
I don't think he comes back.
No. Yeah, no.
I'm sure Gronk is done now.
Yeah, I don't think so either. The only one really I feel bad for at this point is fucking Mike Evans. Yeah, he still got a Super Bowl, he still got there, pretty far in the playoffs again this year again. But now he's just kind of fucked. I mean, they have no quarterback, they have no tight end. I mean, Brate was okay.
And you're gonna get a shit draft pick too for how high they did.
Yep, for their record and how far they went. Yeah, so, they might have something in the works. I have no idea. Could Deshaun Watson be in the mix? I mean, who knows with that name anymore? We keep throwing that around all season long. Nothing happens with him.
What I have been reading is we could see Tom Brady. You guys think that Tom Brady would move to TV? Do you think he would start doing some analyst stuff?
Maybe.
Yeah.
It kind of depends.
Because Aikman is supposed to be leaving for Amazon, so that opens up a
Amazon.
Yeah.
What's he doing with Amazon?
I don't know. I guess he's gonna do something over there, some kind of analyst stuff for them. So it leaves an opening at Fox Sports, who's already making a documentary with Brady. So could see something happening there.
No, that's interesting.
Would be interesting to see if he goes to TV.
I don't know.
More money.
I don't know. How much money is it, though? What is he really looking for at this point? I think, honestly, at this point, he's just trying to get brand deals and spend as much time at home as he probably could.
True.
I mean, that would make sense. He's been in the NFL for 20-plus years, no idea. But, at this point, I know he has multiple kids because he kisses them on the mouth all the time on TV. But I think, honestly, that's kind of what he does, settles down a little bit. Maybe he does do some analyst stuff. I think that would be dope to have him on. I would hate for him, he can join the fucking Peyton show, whatever, the Eli and whatever. But if he has his own shit like that,
he'd probably do pretty well.
I think it would be fine. It obviously would get a ton of views, but I think he's just trying to kind of chill out at this point. I think he was fucking around in the media the past couple of years with the Bucks. Now I think he's just maybe trying to settle down. But he, in his statement, he basically said, I don't know what the next chapter in my life is, essentially. But I'll be doing something and whatever. But he's already got a couple of brand deals. He's got his own TB12 company as well.
Yep.
How many commercials?
And Giselle's loaded. So.
Yep. And I believe he got an extra. I don't know if it was $100K or more bonus. He's gonna get one on February 15th. That was just his contract, no matter if he retired or not. From I believe it was still the Bucks. So.
Yes, that's crazy.
So yep. He's doing just fine. He's not worrying about coming back to anything anytime soon.
No, he's probably just gonna bull and do whatever he wants.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But maybe he does want to stay in some way.
I'm sure he stays in some form of football.
Yeah.
Whether he coaches or.
God, there's no way he coaches. How many? I don't know any, but how many players end up being coaching or end up being coaches?
Some.
Besides the high school, whatever. Maybe some in college. I'm not sure, but
some.
Go coach his kids.
There's definitely some. I don't personally know any, but I'm sure there's
Sean
gotta be
McVay.
some. Really? Yeah.
Yeah, Sean McVay from the Rams.
He used to play.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He was ranked in whatever state Megatron was. They were
Detroit.
No, high school.
Gotcha.
Whatever state that was, he was ranked over Megatron in the high school rankings.
Damn. No,
Sean
I didn't know
McVay
that.
was.
Did you guys see Netflix has what's it called? It's a
New Adam Sandler movie?
Nope. It's not a real documentary, but it's based on a true story of Sean Payton's life.
Oh yeah, with
Kevin James.
Yeah, Kevin James and Adam Sandler too, isn't he?
I don't know.
I heard it's really good though.
Yeah,
it's a comedy.
Yeah, I just watched the trailer last night and I was like,
it's
okay, I
after
gotta
the
watch
Vikings
this,
Hitgate thing is when it's set.
Yeah, so there's a whole
home team. Yeah?
Yep, that's what it's called. And so yeah, essentially it's there was that 1 year
suspension.
Yep, he was suspended from the NFL, and he must have truly went to his hometown and coached the high school team. That's all. That whole thing's true. So. Yeah. Again, I haven't seen it, but essentially he goes to his hometown, coaches the team. Taylor Lautner's in it.
Yeah, I see Taylor Lautner's in it. I see Jackie Sandler and Jared Sandler in it. I don't see Adam Sandler though.
What? His fucking siblings, or what the fuck are they?
Kids, probably. At least this looks like a kid, so that's probably his kid.
Weird. Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know. That is weird.
But it looks really good. It kind of looks more like a family-friendly, kind of thing. But it's basically a team that never wins a game. They show a quick clip of the whatever team they are lose 62-7, and there's and they're all jumping and cheering in the end zone because they finally scored their first touchdown. And then announcers are like, "I repeat, the." Kevin James' team did not win, but whatever. So it looks really funny. It looks really good. We'll definitely have to check that out and maybe do.
I heard it was really good.
Yeah. We'll definitely have to talk about it after a couple of us watch it as well. But definitely a great movie there. Good football one. I thought it was pretty interesting, so we'll have to check that out.
I guess we got the Pro Bowl coming up. Yeah, we're not gonna really talk about that, but we got the Super Bowl
Nobody
coming
cares
up
about
next
the
week.
Pro Bowl.
No one cares about the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, no one cares about the Pro Bowl. We do care about the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, we'll have to do an episode here next week once we get a little closer.
Yeah. Yep, we're going to definitely do that one next week, so make sure you're checking out next Wednesday and Thursday, that second week in February for that one coming very soon. Definitely going to have to get Justin on as well to get some history, NFL stats, and reports as well for this matchup. We'll be digging deeper into both teams offensively and defensively, giving you our spiel, letting you know what we think. That is probably it for this episode here. Thanks for tuning in. As always, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button on Spotify as well. Let us know in any of the comments. Go ahead and check out our Instagram, bet_records on there. Let us know what you guys think about this whole Washington football team Commanders ordeal here that we got going on. Thanks again for listening as always, and we will see you guys next time. Peace out.
Peace.
Peace out. Yes, sir.
Look at it, do trip. I like how she move it. I like how she move it. I got that new whip. Jose the do trip. I like how she move it. I like how she move it.